What issues do you think differentiate the candidates?
Well, you've watched them now. This is what, 18 or 19. You know, some of it's become personal. Some of it's become leadership. And so Speaker Gingrich says Governor Romney was more of a moderate. He's not a conservative. Governor Romney says Speaker Gingrich was a chaotic, erratic leader. So some of it has become about their personal leadership skills or whether voters can trust them. There were some disagreements about taxes and spending, but not huge disagreements, which I think is why they've become more, who are you? More character, not personal character.
Any issues that differentiate them on the substance?
They disagree quite a bit. Senator Santorum, Governor Romney, and Speaker Gingrich disagree with Congressman Paul quite a bit on some of the foreign policy issues.
So he thinks
beyond that, there are disagreements, but they're not so wide that I think that voters are saying, aha, you know, on tax reform, for example. On tax reform, there are decent-sized differences. Speaker Gingrich says go to a flat tax right away. Governor Romney wants to do it more in steps, tinker with the current tax code first, and then deal with that down the road a little bit. I think ultimately they want to get to about the same place, but it's how fast you get there.
Ron Paul was against going to the war in Iraq, and the other three were in favor of it, right? So do you think Ron Paul was right? Do you think we should have gone to war with Iraq?
It's not my job. I don't decide whether politicians are right or wrong. I cover what they say, and voters decide whether they're right or wrong. I do think Congressman Paul's position now about having troops overseas so long, I think a lot of Americans are tired of being at war. Whether they supported the Iraq War, whether they supported Afghanistan after 9/11, even a lot of people who said yes, they were the right things to do, are now saying, why did it take 8 years? Why did it cost so many lives? Why did it cost so many billions of dollars at a time when you have a deficit at home and a tough economy at home? I do think one of the reasons Congressman Paul is getting more support this campaign than 4 years ago is because of that. People are tired of the wars, and they think the resources should be spent somewhere else. He still, though, has yet to crack a certain point. But we'll see. He's a factor in the race, without a doubt.